behind me instead of my wall. I've changed my room around. So now my table is up against the wall here. Got a wall here and then the wall here. So that's where I am sitting. So I thought I'd change my room around, which is good. Just going to get my knitting out so I can do some knitting while I'm chatting to you guys. I've been to knitting club today, so I took my knitting with me. That I'm doing the football Christmas stockings for the foundation store at the hospital where Eden volunteers at. So I've done 5. I'll be able to show you the 5 that I've done. So there's the 5 that I've done in the yellow and the black. So I just got to do 5 more of these ones in this color, and then I do the black and the white and navy blue but the navy blue I'm going to put the white up here because they want some football ones. And I do have my little got all the cords done because I only needed 5 because Eden just wanted the 5, so I've got 5 of them done and everything. So that is that done. The whole 5 of them are done. Tails are the ends are done in, and now I just got to do the rest of it, which isn't that hard to do. So I'm in the middle of put that one there like that for a minute and just try and look for where I put my other pen because I don't know what I've done with it. I know I had it this morning and now it's disappeared. Because I did have it this morning. I'm sure I had it this morning. I might not have either. Just going to lift you guys up just for a minute. I thought it was... I think it's grown some legs. Not as though I haven't short on... I found it. It was hidden behind my iPad. That's it. Now I'm right. It's not as though I'm short on pens because I've got plenty of them. Hiya, Trish. How are you today? How's things? Nice and warm for you down there? We're getting a lot of rain. Bucket full of rain. That's what we're getting at the moment. And last night it was cold. They look like striped worms. Oh, did they? Yeah, they probably did. I'm making them for the Christmas stockings because Eden asked could I do some football Christmas stockings. You know, people do Christmas in July for the hospital, and they wanted Collingwood, Richmond, and Carlton. So it's not the right colour yellow, but it's the Richmond colours. So, and it was the yellow, well, it's lemon, and I'm using knit yarn to do them. That's the yellow that I'm using. So, warm now that the storm has moved on. Well, we're getting the storm now. We've had it for that's outside my window, which you won't see a lot of. But yeah, we've had a lot of rain, and big puddles are forming. So we're getting a bit of a storm, but not a storm, but more rain. But 3 o'clock this morning, my time, we had a big thrust of thunder, and then that was more or less it, and it went. Oh, I got some of that yarn. Oh, cool. I had it on my my Amazon wish list, and Stephanie said I want to buy your yarn, and I said you don't have to do that, but she wanted to buy me yarn, and she did, and she brought me. I got six of the yellow or the lemon, and there was blue, black, multicolored blue, I think. So, I already know what I want to do with the multicolored blue. So, but it's a very nice yarn to knit up with, I think. So, I find it nice to knit with. I don't know about anyone. More flooded in another state if emergency up north again. Oh no. It's nowhere near you though, is it? I hope it's not near you're safe. There's a little bit of flooding where I go to knitting club. I mean, I just got to cut through my estate. I'm at knitting club. The bus stop there's got a bit of flooding because the drainage doesn't work properly there, so it floods up. It floods up there over there, and then because it's a two lanes for the cars, but cars have got to drive through it, and if you're walking on the footpath, you're going to be drenched. So, and especially with the ladies that I do knitting club with, one of them's a bit fragile on her leg, so if she gets, it's not fair on her to be soaking wet, and because we're getting a new build done on the estate, all the building sites are parked on the parking lot where they're not supposed to be parking, and they've been told not to for that reason because of the older ladies coming into using the thing. So, hey, Chris, how are you? How you been? I hope you've been good. Not near me. Storm skimmed down the coast by me, but it's down south now. Oh, cool. I'm glad that it's not near you. And Chris said hello to Trish, and Trish said hi to Chris. Yeah, and and whatnot. But yeah, it's that season for us. Autumn getting close to the winter months. But I know it got down really chilly last night because it was really cold. Got down on in weather wise, but I don't know what the weather is now. I'll have a look to see what the weather is for me for today here in Melbourne. So, and I'll change it to Fahrenheit for Chris. But let's see what the weather is. Um, it is for me 15 degrees, but it feels like 8. So 15 degrees. Okay, let's see what that is in Fahrenheit for you guys. I am Googling it. So then that way I can tell you the right things. 15 degrees to Celsius. 59 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit is what we are at the moment. So, hello, Bridget. How are you? How's Penelope and how's Fawn going? Are they both going well? Oh, and the little fur babies, Khaleesi and Coco. I think it's Coco. I always get Khaleesi, but forget about can never remember your other little doggy's name. So, hello everyone. I'm driving, so I'll be in the bushes. My love to you all. That's okay. You stay in the bushes. We'll keep you company while you're driving, as long as you be safe driving, please. Because it's all about the safety that you drive nice and safe, please. And thank you. Because we want you to get back to the shops or back home from wherever you've been or wherever you're going to. It's all about staying nice and safe. So I'll come home. I've had my lunch. I finished it just before I came on live. I had a cheese and Vegemite sandwich. So then while I was getting everything ready, so that got that done. Nice and cool. Love that. Sounds like perfect weather. Chris, it is perfect weather. I love it being nice and cool. Because at least you can rug up when you need to. But when you're hot, you can't cool down. I do prefer the colder weather as I've gotten older. And Chris is saying, hey, Bridget. And I know Bridget's driving and listening, but I hope King's okay. The King is good and been probably home from work now. But let's hope that he is okay and everything. So what's everyone been up to? I know Trisha's 2 hours ahead of me, so she'll be at least 2:40, nearly 2:50. So she's probably won't be long, and she'll be organising dinner, I would imagine, soon. If that, I don't know what time Trish gets her dinner ready and everything. But I'll have my. I put golden blondes in my hair this morning, but it looks dull brown. I posted a pic if you wanted to see it. Oh, did you post it on your post on your YouTube channel? I'll go and have a look if you did. Mine turned out to be like a reddish sort of colour, but I use the whole bottle and I leave it in for at least. Well, it tells you half an hour, but sometimes it might be 40 minutes. So I tends to be a little bit more darker than normal. But yeah, I'll go and have a look and we'll check it out for you and we'll see what it is. Got my go over to yours and we'll have a look. We'll have a look for you. I bet you it probably looks nice, and you're probably just more worried about it. It looks dull, but sometimes things happen like that, don't they? Oh, yeah, I see where you mean how it looks dull. Maybe you need to go a darker color, maybe that color that you got maybe was not. But I do like it. It does look nice, but maybe I would have gone maybe a shade darker. I probably would go a shade darker, or maybe two shades darker. Because you got the great color here to make it go that tad darker if you wanted to. That's up to you, but yeah. But that was really nice. I thought that was nice. I thought it looked nice. I had a hot lunch, so I won't need a dinner. Mashed spud, fried tomato, and egg and chicken. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, you're probably like me, Trish. If you had a hot meal for lunch, you don't have a hot meal for tea. So I'm pretty much the same. So don't like it so white. Don't want dark hair. Dark hair. LOL. Yeah, but if you go a tad darker, maybe it might not dark, really dark. Maybe go one shade, slightly little, darker. Yeah, you're like me to cover the grey hairs. Had to cover my white hair properly. Why don't you? I'm just saying. Why don't you just go just a tad darker? So with your hair, it may be you if you got it if the hair dye number 2. Well, maybe try number 3 or number 4. Don't go too dark, but just enough to sprouse it up. That's how I would have gone with it. But everybody's different to what. And then too, because with my hair being like a brownish color, so that's why mine's gone the way it is. I want it golden, LOL. Well, when do you use the hair coloring that you get from the supermarket? Because I know if you use is it Clariel or something, you can get is it a 0.1 and then I think it goes up to a 0.4. So you might want that little bit, sort of because then I have white roots. Yeah, I'd still go with darker shade. Hey, Karen and Aria and Steve, how are you all? How's things in your part of New Zealand? I hope everything's good there. Did you get any? And Chris is going, hello to Aria. Is it cheese tax time with? I'm sorry, I'm leaning over there because I got my bit of paper to where I got the lines to what I was done to mark off. Because I like to mark off because I'm old fashioned. I don't like using this thing. I use golden blonde. Um, is there a shade darker than the golden blonde, Trish? Maybe just go one dark on. Maybe just get another blonde. Take that one back to the store. Helena. I know you can get a shade darker than the golden one, but then that's up to you to how dark that you said you didn't want to go dark, but sometimes maybe a shade darker might help. My hair is going grey, but I quite like it. Looks like highlights. Yeah, well, Karen, maybe get Steve come a hairstylist and do what I do: buy the packet, shake it up, put it on, leave it on for half an hour, um, and then wash it out, and then use the shampoo thing that they give you in the box, and then voila, you got your hair. But everyone is different. So my hair, may my hair can't take it back. It's already in my hair, says Trish. LOL. Hi, Chris and Trish, said Aria and Carol. I don't know. I would go. To me, I would go that shade darker than the golden blonde. Try something a little different than golden cheese tax tonight. Oh yeah, because today is Friday, so she'll get cheese tax tonight. Yay! Hopefully, hello Suzanne, how are you? I got to. I keep missing your lives. I either come in realizing you're on, and then you're going. Um, well, just shoo them to the state of your hair and tell them you've got a bad patch. I'm not standing for that. I'll take the stuff like back at them all the time. Yeah, sometimes the golden blonde can be a bit dull. It's just, yeah, yeah. Hi Ari, yes, my hair comes out streaky colours. Then I lose my hair because the thyroid years ago. It grows out streaky now. LOL. People think I get the streaky on purpose. Yeah, but the thing is though, Trish, I think it just depends on the person, and how blonde or how dark you want to go. But me, I always go that little bit, as you can tell, darker color. I'll try a color. The only ones I won't go for is the bright pink and the bright purple. That I will not go for. But because the color of my head is to how dark it's come out. So, but I'm happy with it. Maybe bleach it first, then throw a blonde in. Well, that's an idea. Bleaching it first and then throwing the blonde in. Didn't think about bleaching it. Nice and easy has changed. I'm looking at Clariol Nice and Easy has changed their colours. They used to have a lovely golden shade. Well, the Clariol one, if you use Nice and Easy, maybe go up a. I know they do have. You can go up a shade in that colour. So maybe go up one shade of colour and then try again. Same here, Trish. I have blonde hair, so my grey kind of looks like streaks. I like it. But I know Clarion Nice and Easy probably got a shade closer, so I'd go up one. It all fell out, Chris, when the hairdresser bleached it. Hello, not doing that again. Okay, so forget about the bleach. But you can always try one bigger, one size higher, and then that way you get the a darker tone. Sort of thing. I don't know. Well, you can save on shampoo. And he's laughing. Well, that's true. That is true. You definitely save on shampoo because you wouldn't need to buy any. Because I know that would be a good idea, saving on shampoo for the moment. Chris is laughing. Trish is laughing. Trish said, Aria, I don't like the ash shades. That's what looks like dull ash. Oh, okay. Oh, I see you don't like the ash set because I think that's a little bit darker. Okay. Well, maybe find a different while you're looking at the Claro Nice and Easy. Maybe have a look at a different brand of of the hair dye and see what else they got. You can always go redhead. Well, that's true. Trish could go redhead. Maybe if she wanted to. If she wanted to do that sort of thing. Because I know with the color of my hair being brown, it depends on what color I put into what color it turns out. I made a short of my old golden color a while ago. I loved it. You can't get that golden color again that you used to have, or is it because the coloring of the that's in the box has changed since then? which probably wouldn't surprise me with the way they change things around. And they're always changing it. I tried Auburn Chris. It was a shock from being white for 35 years. Well, that's a nice city if you go. See, with Auburn for you, it wouldn't be such a big auburn color because of the color of your hair at the moment. No, they changed it. Okay, that's probably why. So maybe try. There's another brand out there. Maybe try a different brand of dye color and see how you go. Maybe because I go for the Clariol too, and I look to see what they've got, what color that I fancy. And then I look at the back and it tells you to how darker it goes with what colour hair you've got. Because, yeah, I know everybody's hair colour is different. Everybody's hairstyle is different and how thick or how thin it is. But I'm happy with the colours that I put into my hair. And it depends to what colour I decide at the time. That it just needs to be, done. If you see the short, then you'll notice the difference. Okay, well, I'll go back and have a look at your short and see about it, and I'll have a look to see what you mean. So, and I'll go and have a look once I've finished with my live. So yeah, what's in what's in your cup? Please remember to hydrate. No bots asking. I'll try another shade in another few months. Yeah, maybe I would, instead of doing the golden blonde, maybe try a different color. You might enjoy a different color going through it and spicing it up a little bit for you. I mean, I don't know how that will work for you. I mean, I have no idea, but you can only try a different brand in a different color, maybe. Yeah, back when I dyed my hair, L'Oreal Viewer helped got two-tone hair back to a solid color. Oh, okay. I forgot about L'Oreal having them out. There you go. That might be the other brand that I was thinking, Trish. L'Oreal. You could always see what they do, what color shades they have, and it might sort of work for you. It's just not shiny. I like it shiny. My friend said my hair usually glows in the sun with laughing. Well, maybe it's time to change from Clarion and go to L'Oreal and see what they've got. I mean, yeah, that's all that I could say is try something like that. But like you say, at least one good thing about the hair dye, when you do it yourself out the packet, you know it washes out after, is it 20 washes or 30 washes if you, like me, wash your hair every night. You know, it comes out and then it's time to go and get a new one and whatnot. But you never know. You'll find something that will suit your hair, Trish. Maybe it's time to give the golden blonde away and go for a different one. I always try, one that I go with what I feel happy with. You know, it's in a foam if I remember right. Much easier to apply. Yeah, L'Oreal does have some in foam, I think, here in Australia. And I also know they've got it in the packet where you make it up. So, yeah, and it's Furia. I'll write that down too. I should actually write that down. Hey, Timmy, how are you? Are you feeling better? I hope so. I had your live running last night. and I had it running because I was doing a few things around the house. So I couldn't comment, but I was watching and I left my thumbs, but I was doing things around the house before I sat and actually done anything else. So, and I'm going to have a drink of my Pepsi Max, not sponsored, but if Pepsi Max wants to, I'm okay, says Timmy. Oh, that's good. So I'm going to have a drink before Nightbot tells me again to have a drink. And don't forget to put yourselves in live chat as well, guys. As well. So, and Trish said, I like teal and rose red striped hair amongst my white hair, but too scared. Don't be scared. Try it out. You never know. It might work out really, really well. Trish says, hey, Timmy. And then Timmy says, hi to Chris. I probably would be inclined to try it just to see how it goes. I mean, it might work out okay. You won't know unless you try with those two colours. You know, you just never know. And Timmy's saying hello to Trish. Because you never know, it might work out really, really nice. Sort of thing. Because I reckon it'll look nice on you. Sorry if you can hear people drilling. They're still doing the estate, building a new estate still. And they're trying to get them done before we go into an election this year. We've got an election coming up for this year, so it may be time to treat yourself at the hairdresser, says Chris. Yeah, why don't you do that? Go to the hairdressers and tell them exactly what colour that you were trying to do in your hair and show them the colour you had before and tell them that's what you want now. Or get them to do the teal and the red. Maybe. If my hair was those colours, people would think I was an American, red, white, and blue, aloha, or an Aussie, or an Aussie or a UK, because we all got the same colour flags, don't we? Sort of thing. But yeah, they probably would too. Yes, if I do my hair, I do a homemade dye. Oh, okay. How do you do your homemade dye, Timmy? Because that would be interesting. No, hairdressers are too expensive here. I cut my hair for nearly 40 years. Okay. Yeah, wait, hairdressers are going here too. It's getting to the stage. It's getting way too expensive. Hey Lydia, how are you? How you been? Hope you've been feeling well. How's work going for you? I hope that's going good for you. Yes, I thought we did. Okay. And Trisha's saying hi to Lydia. And that's so. Yeah, we got. Well, it's not raining for the moment. I was lucky to get a knitting club at home. Well, got the knitting club and it rained. So I got home and I got home without it raining again, so which is good. Hi, Trish, said Lydia. And then tomorrow we're supposed to get rain again, and I've got to go shopping tomorrow. So hopefully we can get home before the rain. Work is going okay. Oh, that's good. That's the work site that you guys can hear. So I'm sorry about that because they're trying to get the site finished. It's been a bit of a work and involves boiling natural things. Oh, okay. I brought some lovely painting conditions. My hair has been lovely and soft. Plus, I use the Moroccan oil. Yeah, I have seen that Moroccan oil one, but haven't been to. I haven't brought any to news, but I have seen that one. No petrol, so I'm home. I'm home at home unless it's urgent to go out. Ah, so your suburbs run out of petrol now. Yeah, you did say the other day you didn't have much petrol left, so you're physically out of no petrol. Wow. So if your little town's out of no petrol, so it won't be long before the rest of the country is out of petrol, and that means Victoria won't be far behind you then, because some of our petrol stations have closed down because they just had no petrol, unleaded 91 petrol, or any diesel. So, which isn't fun, but what can we do? I got the Moroccan oil off Temu, much cheaper. Okay, I've never bought it off from Temu. I have bought a few things off Temu, but I haven't bought off Temu for ages. I've been working over my limit that I can work. So now that my boss has to watch my hours. Oh, okay. How many hours are you supposed to be working a week, Lydia, for your boss to be watching the hours? And you've got to look after yourself, Lydia, too. We got one ship arrived, but it had diesel in it. Oh, okay. So you're still waiting on petrol. I mean, Moroccan oil is good. That it is, isn't it? Like I said, I have seen the Moroccan oil in our Coles supermarket, and but sort of never stops to get any. Trish is going to be right back. That's okay. You do what you've got to do, and we'll listen to him working on the estate. I can only work 20 hours. Okay. And how many hours were you working over your limit for your boss to be watching how many hours that you need to be doing? Do you do 4 days of 5 hours, Lydia, or do you do 8 hours a day? And at least you're getting the hours, which is good, and it gives you a little bit more money too when you do your hours. But 20 hours, that's pretty good for you, hours for you. So you always get to chat on the YouTube, but it's a delay on restream. Mm, it was like 25 hours. Oh, okay. So you're doing 5 hours more than what you should have been. Okay, I can understand why he's watching. You just got to take it easy and just do the hours that you're being told to do. And if it's 20 hours, just do your 20 hours. But at least he was happy for you to do the extra 5 hours at least a week. I work between 3 and 4 hours in an 8 hours shifts now. Okay. Well, if you're doing 8 hour ones, if you do 2 8 hours, there's 16 hours. So you've only got another, you know, 4 hours to work. But at least you're getting good shifts. That's the main thing. you're getting good shifts, and at least you're getting treated better as well, and you're more better treated where you are now than where you were before. Because where you were before, you weren't getting treated quite well at all. So at least where you are now, you're better treated and you're enjoying it, which is good. I'm sewing up my stocking, if that's wondering why you see me looking down. But yeah, which is good that you got that done. I'm just glad that you're enjoying it though, which is the main thing. I should actually put it like this, so in that way you get to see me sewing up. And that way you get to see what I'm doing. Sometimes I keep forgetting that, there's my phone going off. That was the vibration. And it's probably Eden telling me she's on her way home from volunteering, which I will have a look when I go back this way. Where I used to work, it was rude to me and didn't care for it anymore. I loved my job at the nursing home. Lydia, I know you told us all about how rude they were and how they were horrible to you. I'm glad that you got out of that place and away from it. I like smashing an avocado mix in honey, put on the hair, let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes, and then wash out, says Bridget. I think I heard you say that once before. You used to smash an avo and mix it with honey. Mm. Because I remember you saying that you used to do that. Yeah, that was just Eden asking me if I was still alive, and yes, I'm still alive. But yeah, no, I think I heard you once before tell me about that, Bridget, with the avo. Are you not still driving, are you? You're not texting and driving at the same time, are you? Or are you at home? Well, I'm hoping you're at home, because we don't need you in trouble for texting and driving at the same time. Lizzie's going, "Hi, Bridget." Well, I'm hoping you're home. 24 degrees here, hotter than summer, lol. Well, we're only on 15 the last time I looked, but it feels like 8 according to the my weather. So we're getting our winter, which is good. Timmy said, "Lisa, I love your shirt." Ah, my singlet. Yeah, what it says, New York City, Brooklyn. I brought it from Kmart. I know you guys don't have Kmart. I like it too. It's nice. I think that sounded like the postie going through. But yeah, no, we are 65 here today in Nebraska. So if we were 59 for 15 degrees, so that'll put you about 23 maybe. I will Google 65 degrees Fahrenheit. See what that is for us. All right, let's have a look. 65 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 18.333 degrees for me. That's chilly. You're 3 degrees warmer than what I am. Well, we are in the autumn anyway, getting the cool weather now, but it's taken right up to the end of March to be able to get the cool weather. But I think we're supposed to have some nice warm weather next week, I think, and whatnot. And daylight savings finishes for us not this weekend, but next weekend. The 6th, I think it is, the 5th of Wednesday's the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. The 5th, Sunday the 5th, our daylight savings finishes. And whatnot. So, and then that's it till it goes forward in March. Timmy says, I love Kmart. It depends on what I'm after for Kmart now. I do like Kmart, and it also depends on what exactly that I'm after to what I need to get. So, yeah, it just depends on what I'm after to what I need to get. So, this is where my top come from, was Kmart. Buy a lot of my t-shirts and that from, and singlets and that from Kmart. So, well, Eden didn't get back to me, so she's probably got her phone in her bag because I think it's raining again. So, I should text her and ask her why she's asking. We don't have Kmart around here anymore. I don't think you find Kmart anywhere in America now, do you, Timmy, Chris, or Lydia? We'll see what she says back to that one. I can sew up some more. Easter. Hey, well, Easter's not this weekend, but next weekend for us. Here in Australia. Good Friday on the 3rd. And we've already had, I have to work on Easter. Oh, man. That sucks. Hey, but at least one good thing, I don't know if you get paid extra. You know, at least you might get a little bit of extra money for Easter. For Easter, at least. You know, sort of thing. That'll be good for you. It'll keep you, you know, you'll be able to go out and buy some more yum when you've paid all your bills off and everything. So Easter is April 5th. Yeah, that's, yeah, by the time you get to your Easter Sunday, Timmy, our Easter Sunday will be almost over. You know, by the time I see you do a live at 8 o'clock my time, we've only got 4 hours left, and then the Easter Sunday is over and done with. So, but it's come around quick this year, Easter. Yeah, yes, Lisa, same as the US. Yeah, Easter's just come around way, way, way too quick. is what I think. Oh, while I'm looking at, while I'm talking, I should text my friend. I forgot to ask her. Oh, I'm supposed to text my friend on Wednesday because she went to the doctors, and I just thought, oh yeah, better text her and find out how she got on. So just then I thought, oh yeah, I better text and let her see how she got on. While I was doing this, um, kids have kids have half a year to go. Our kids have not long gone back to school. Our term one starts in January, the end of January, the 1st of February. So term one is nearly due. Our term one finishes next Thursday here in Victoria or Melbourne, Victoria, and then they're off for 2 weeks, and they'll go back for term two, and then they'll be off in the June holidays for 2 weeks, and then back to school, 2 weeks off again in September, October, and then we have 6 weeks off at Christmas. Yes, yeah, they're a day ahead of the Americans. That we are, aren't we? Well, depending what part of America you are to how far ahead that we actually are. But yeah, by the time you start your Friday, my Friday's not that far away of finishing. And by the time I get to 10 o'clock, Trish and Aria and Karen are starting a new day. They'll be midnight, so they'll be Saturday by the time I hit 10 o'clock, sort of thing. So it's funny how time works for a lot of different places. So, oh, that's stocking almost done. I just got to sew my cord on there, and then that's that one done. That one is done once I've done the cord, see, and then I've got to turn it in the right way now. That's what I've got to do. Okay. So yeah. But hey, Easter's just sprung on us left, right, and centre. It'd be nice if it slowed down just a little bit. So in that way we can actually enjoy. 19 hours ahead of me. I certainly am 19 hours ahead of you. Hello, Eden. How are you? Have you finished? Are you on your way home? No, I'm not 19 hours ahead of you at the moment. I'm 18 hours ahead. If you're in California, San Francisco, California, where you're only 18 hours behind, but still, we're that far ahead. It's not funny. Lydia says, hi, Eden, and Timmy says, hi, Eden. And Eden's going, hello, Timmy, Lydia. I'll put that. She hasn't said hello to Timmy yet. Now she has. I just said it a little earlier. So I'm going to put on as Trish called him, one of my little worms on now, and then that's will be that one done. And if I can get some more done, I'll get Eden to do when she gets home, just waiting on the 9:01 bus. Okay, are you waiting at the hospital for the 9:01 bus to come home? And is it raining for you up at Epping? I'm not sure if it's raining there. It's on and off here, so stay dry if you can. I'm good, Timmy. How are you? Oh, Timmy was asking how Eden was. I was wondering why Eden was answering, because I didn't read that one there. Because I was concentrating on what I was actually doing. Timmy says, now you're knitting Christmas stockings, right? Yes, I am for now, but I have got my crocheting. Oh, it's behind me in the bag behind me. But because the crocheting blanket is done with I'm doing it with the scrap yarn, so I haven't got any scrap yarn at the moment. So but I can start another blanket with I do have velvet yarn still left, enough to make another blanket, but I might actually do it on a bigger size hook this time instead of the hook that I did it on. So I'm going to see how that goes. So, yes, at the hospital. No, not raining, just cold. I'll get off at Roxburgh Park Plaza. Okay, yeah, all right, cool. And then that way, it's raining a little bit here, but you might get home. Hopefully, you'll get home without it getting wet, with a bit of luck. Did you have your ham and cheese toasties up there, Eden? I hope you did. I know you would have. And did you toast them? Because you like your ham and cheese toasties. As long as you got the chance to eat them. Did you eat with Margie? Marjorie or Margie? Have you pronounced her name? Or did she bring you a pasty? No doubt she probably brought you a pasty if she went and got one. So, and in a minute I'll go down and unlock the doors for you too, Eden. So then that way they're done. Which I'll finish doing this one and then I'll go down and I'll do that. So that way you'll have them open and you can just come straight in. So yes, Timmy, I'm knitting Christmas. I just had the ham and cheese toasty. What did you have for lunch? Cheese and Vegemite sandwiches. And Janice said to say hello to you, Eden. She's going away tomorrow on her cruise ship. So there's another one done, which never takes long to do. So that one needs to go on there, and I'll be able to get photos of that one done. Yeah, keep this a safe place, please, says Nightbot. We do, Nightbot. We always keep it a safe place. We like to keep it a safe place. Because we all want to come here and sit and enjoy each other's company, have fun, talk about everything and anything and everything. That's what we like doing and whatnot. So, and I'm going to be cutting a little bit, so you will hear my scissors going. Because when I finish, because I write my lines, do my lines, so I like to and then when I finish with that bit of paper, I like to cut. Ham and cheese toasty sounds delicious, Eden. They are delicious. I'm not a big ham eater. I don't like them on toasties, but Eden does. When my mum was alive, my mum used to love ham and cheese toasties. She used to love eating ham and cheese toasties, especially if we went out somewhere. That's what she always got. So Who'd you say said hello? Janice. Janice from Knitting Club said hello. That's who said hello to you. She said hello to you. She said, make sure you say hello to the girls for me. And I said, I will. So I'll tell Lara when she gets home from the Vinnie's shop. So I wanted you to know she said hello. Sorry if you can hear me cutting because I like to cut it up small and it fits. Means I fit more in my rubbish bag that goes outside. Because Eden's got a rubbish bin in her room with a rubbish bag in it. So I fill up my little one. So the more I fill it up with, the more I can add more to it. So, so a little bit of cutting it up to smaller bits means I can fill Eden's bag up with more stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So she goes away tomorrow on her cruise. I think she said she's going for 11 days, I think she said. So here's my bin that I put my rubbish in. And then I empty it and then I put it in Eden's bin. But I try and fill this one up as much as I can. In that way I'm not getting up and down all the time, which I should actually get up and down because in that way my legs get a bit of a stretch. But of course, sometimes I get lazy and I don't get up to do it. So, well, I'll still get plenty more in there. So that is fine. So I better write out how many more have I got? I've got 4 more to do of these colours. So I better write out more. My pages are getting less and less and less. Just as well got plenty of I do have plenty of other paper to use as well. So I'm not short on paper and I'm not short on pens. So I've got plenty of pens. So, and I've got a whole heap sitting on my table here. I've got 3 more black after this one, some blue and some red. So I go through a lot of pens and I buy them when they're on sale. And if they've got them going out cheap, especially if one of the stores, like we had a big W store near me, that closed down, so I picked up a whole lot of stuff. So I was getting on the bus when you were talking. Oh, that's okay. At least we know you're on the bus. Chris said, hi, Eden. Oh, nice. Hey, Chris said, Eden. Yeah, I do that. I always buy things when I know when shops are going out of business. And then that way, I'm not paying full price for it. Because I'm not paying full price if I don't have to. But if I have to, I will. But if I try not to, and when they go, definitely. Hi, Timmy, said Chris. Hey, Chris said Eden. And what I do is I always make sure I buy up a lot of them. Because that means if I buy up, you say in there, the pens are in a pack of 20. Well, and they're going out, say, for $1 a packet, I might pick up 4. So then that way that gives me heaps of pens and I don't have to go back. I got you some Turkish Delight. Oh, yum. Love Turkish Delight. That is a nice chocolate. I do like it. Maybe we can have it with a hot drink. Hey, Chris, said Timmy, if you want to when you get in. Oh, nice, Eden, said Timmy. I love Turkish Delight with the chocolate around it. I don't mind the other one, but I try not to eat that one as much as, because that one can be an awful sweet sort of chocolate. So I try not to eat that one as much. So I try not to, but if I do, I do. But not. I mean, I like it, but I'm not a lover of the white and the pink Turkish. I do like it with the chocolate around it. That's my favorite one. Oh, and I do like, I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong. Is it the Ghirardelli's chocolate? Oh, I love that one. But we can't get that one here. I was lucky enough that Pam from Big Creatives and Dawn from Dawn Yundle sent me a box each. And oh, I could have done with 5 boxes full of them. They were really, really nice. I really, really liked those. But I haven't seen them here in Australia, so those ones in Australia, so I'm not sure if we can get that one here as yet. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places either, so we could, but I haven't come across it at any of the stores that we have here to be able to get it. It's only a little one. We were working on the survey, and Henny said to take some chocolate. Okay, that's okay. I don't mind. I'll be back grabbing a spoon. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. That's nice of Henny, Eden. Oh, at least you got your survey done. That's the main thing. Because I think you would have been about the only one maybe left to be able to do it. Because you had some time away. So now that you're back, you better got it in and done it. So, which is good. Now that's okay. If it's only a little one, it's only a little one. It means I can't get fat on a big one. I get semi-fat on a small one, maybe. But and if Timmy's going to grab a spoon, I wonder what she needs the spoon for. Is she going to have some soup, some yogurt, some to stir her cup of coffee? That's an interesting thing. She's probably going to get something and have something at least. I'm just writing out my lines for the next lot of stockings. I've got 4 more to do, and then that's the black and the yellow one done. And on Monday, I'm doing mandatory training. Boo, ha ha. Hey, oh yeah, because Monday, this Monday coming you'll do it, okay? Because the following Monday you'll have off, so you'll be there this Monday, off on Friday, and off on Monday, and then you'll be back the following Friday. Only because with Easter being Good Friday and Easter Monday, you don't need to be there, so you'll have a long weekend off. Seeing that you've only just gone back, but at least you're going to get the training done, Eden. That's the main thing. To keep up with what's going on and whatnot, so that would be good for you. So, yeah, yes, true, yeah. But at least you get a nice long weekend coming up next weekend and sleep in time and sleep half the day away. And that way your body gets a chance to, rest up for all the walking and whatnot that you do. Was Margie in today, Eden? Margie, or whatever, how you pronounce her name. The lady that brought me the Hawthorn cup. Eden's friend brought me this Hawthorn cup. I break for the Hawks. That's my football team. The Australian Football League is what our football is, and this is the one team I barrack for. Brown and gold they are. It's a picture of a hawk. And it's actually, my cup is cold. I should actually use it. And it does tell you down the bottom to, I don't know if you can see it, hand wash only. So I've got to use it too. Haven't used it yet. It's on the computer this year. Last year we could do it on paper. Was that the one that lady was doing the last time that we called in with donations? Not Wednesday, but the last one. She was on the computer doing it. Well, at least doing it on the computer is probably better than handwriting it, I suppose. Ticking and crossing and whatnot. Yes, Marge was in. Oh, cool. She was in. Did you have pasties? Did she get you a pasty today? Because sometimes on a Friday she gets you one. Did she get one today though, or did she just have what you had at the hospital? What you have done? Yeah, yeah. To what? Yeah, you had a pasty for lunch. Well, that'd be nice if you did have a pasty for lunch, wouldn't it? I'm guessing the year was year for that you had a pasty. That's nice if you did. She looks after you up there with a pasty, doesn't she? I think that's what it was, year two, that you had a pasty. And I've got my paper written out for my next lot of what I need to do and whatnot. And now I'll be able to move. This is my other Hawthorn one. Needs to get the dust and whatnot out of there. So no, she didn't go for a walk today to 7-Eleven today. Margie had fruit. Oh, okay. So did you have a nice hot drink together then, if that was the case? Did you enjoy a hot drink together? I hope you had a nice hot drink together. Yeah, it was probably a bit wet today for her to be going out to a walk, I would imagine. So, it was yes to the lady doing her mandatory training. Oh, okay, that was her. Okay, I thought it must have been, sort of her that had done it, because I knew you said she was due to do it. So, but I wasn't quite sure if that was her who had done it. I should actually plug my computer in as well, because I don't want it to. And sitting here makes it easier for the PowerPoint for me to get to the PowerPoint to plug my computer in. So, yes, I made her a cup of tea. Oh, cool. Just if your battery is kept, okay, whatever, but it's just going to be in, so you can still put that in there so I know where that one is. So, well, that's good that you made her a cup of coffee, or a cup of tea, I should say. She would have loved that, you doing that, Eden. So, she would love that very much. Let me know when you get on the 542 bus, and then I can go down and unlock the door. So I can unlock. I had a coffee. Okay, beautiful. Just let me know when you're on the 542 bus so I can go down and unlock the door for you. So that way you can take your shoes off at the door before you come inside if it happens to be raining. I don't think it is. It just seems you might be lucky enough to get home, hopefully. I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night, Suzanne. Sweet dreams. And I hope you sleep well. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for everybody that come in. And thank you for all the lurkers that are in the chewbucca lurker bush. And thank you to everyone that comes in. And thank you to all the replay watchers. So that does help. Eden saying good night, Suzanne, and whatnot. So I do appreciate everybody that comes in and spends time with me. So now I'm up to the next stocking. So that'll be the 10 that I need to do in the black and the yellow. Okay, good night, Suzanne, said Tammy. How long had I been live for? How long have you been live? I've been live for an hour and 10 minutes now, Eden. When you asked me about Lara being at the Vinnies was when I started my live. So I've been on for an hour and 10 minutes. I'll probably stay on for another 5 or 10 minutes or so. And that, so 2:15 for the 5:42. Well, I don't think I'll be staying that long on for a live. Okay, cool. I don't think I'll be waiting until 2:15 for you to be on the bus to keep you company. I'll probably run out of things to say from there because it's only 1:49. So hopefully you'll be there for that 2:15 bus. And one good thing is, if you wanted to, you can get off at Hungry Jack's and wait at that bus stop. And that's up to you, but yeah, but you get off where you need get off. I'm going to count because I feel like I've got more than 30 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. I did have too many, but that's okay. It's raining now. Oh, okay. Well, just be careful, won't you? Because we don't need you falling over. With a bit of luck, it might stop by the time you get further along. Are you still on Cooper Street, or have you gone over Hume Highway? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Get off at Hungry Jack's, and you've got no roads to cross. No roads to cross, and the bus stop's there, and at least you've got a shelter with a seat to sit on. Or shelter of some sort to keep you dry from the rain. Sort of thing. And you don't have to, stand down at the station or get off at the doctor's surgery and then cross over. I just get off at Hungry Jack's and stay at that stop, and then your bus will come in that way. Someone is starting at the bus driver. Oh, okay. Are you okay? Hate those stops with no benches. Me too, Chris. You have a bus stop and it doesn't, they don't have bus seats or bus benches for you to sit on. You just be careful, Eden, if that's the case, if that's what it's happening to the bus driver. You be very, very careful, please. If you need to, you get out of the live, and then that way you can save your phone in case you need to ring the police. All right? You look after yourself while you're on that bus, please. Because it's more, you need to look after yourself. Because it's not nice when people start on people on the bus. I turned it down for a moment. Sorry, what did you say? I said, if you need to get off, the live, so that we can save your phone in case you need to ring the police. And then I said, it's not nice when people start on the bus drivers or anybody on the bus. So maybe if you want, get out of the live and I'll wait for you to get home. Yes, Ma. Be mindful of where the emergency handle is to open up the door. Yeah, I don't know where the outbuses have those. They got the emergency thing, but it's near the window behind the bus driver. I do know the handle is there, that handle to get out, but I don't know about the door. But Chris, people that get on outbuses here in Melbourne, they're psychos. They've always got to get on and start with somebody. I don't know why people just can't get on the bus and enjoy your bus ride instead of, starting on other people. But that's what they're like, so you sort of don't have a choice in that way, but the bus driver will have should have things under control. He does have a two-way radio in case he's got to ring through, so all right. Yes, we have. Yes, we have cyclists on the buses here too. Yeah, I don't know why they just don't get on and just get on the bus, pay for your fare, and then go and sit down, be quiet, and don't annoy nobody. Enjoy your ride. I enjoy my ride when you don't have idiots on the bus. But well, that's the society we live in, I think, these days. So, sort of thing. People don't need to learn how. I'm waiting. Um, I am waiting for the 5:42. Well, so are you where you need to be for the 5:42 now, Eden? No? Because I'll go down and open up the door in a minute. Did you get off at Hungry Jack's, though? Because I know you said you probably would have gotten off there. I hope you got off there. But I do agree with Chris, though. Cyclists on the buses there, too. They're everywhere here. It'd be nice if they can just get on, sit down, relax, enjoy the bus drivers driving the bus because you don't have to worry about driving, and enjoy the scenery. Enjoy the company that you got people on the bus without starting. The guy was cracking the poo-poos because the bus was expressing. Was the bus running late, Eden? Is that why it was? Well, what does he expect when the buses are running late and then they have, yes, I'm at Hungry Jack's. Okay, cool. Well, what does a guy expect that the bus is expressing? When they're running late, that's what they do. And they tell you not to get on it if you need to get off in between time. Maybe the bus driver should have told him, pulled over, said, all right, get off, you walk, and then I'll express the rest of the way. That's how I would have probably done it. Pulled the bus over and say, right, get off. Yeah, he was 20 minutes late. Now, that explains why he's expressing, because he's 20 minutes late. Well, your bus won't be that far away. You've only got 15 minutes to wait. So, and at least one good thing is you're not crossing any roads then. So yeah, then when the next bus comes, you'll be getting straight on. So the only road you're crossing's when you come home. So, but just let me know when you're on the bus, Eden. So then that way, I'll or I'll probably be off before you even tell me you're on the bus because I'll have to get going in a minute anyway because I need to go down and take my plate down and do a few things. Put my plate in the sink. Yeah, the driver said to the man, "If you're going to be rude, get off." I wouldn't have told him to get off. I would have pulled the bus over and said, "Right, get off." And if he said why, I said, "Well, until you can learn not to be so rude, then you can stay on my bus. If you're going to be rude to me, you get off." There's no room and no place to be rude on a bus. You pull it over, I don't care if I'm in the middle of the street. You pull over, get off. They say I can't, say, well, it's not my fault if you get hit by a car. If you want to stay on my bus, you don't be so rude. So yeah. Did you enjoy your lunch? I did enjoy my lunch because it was cheese and Vegemite. And I love my Vegemite. So I've already had that. So that's that one done for now. And yes, I did enjoy my lunch. So like I said, and I would just pulled over. I'm enjoying your conversation, says Timmy. Timmy, I try and make sure everybody enjoys what I'm saying. You give me one topic and I can really tell you how I really feel about things, as you can tell. I got no time for people being rude on the bus. The bus driver's doing his job. He can't help it if he's late. But 20 minutes late, yeah, I could understand being grumpy. But yeah, sorry. But if you're going to tell me off for being 20 minutes late, there's the curb. Get off and start walking. Because you just don't know why, somewhere down the track somewhere there could have been an accident and he's had to detour somewhere. You just don't know what the reason is. So, and Eden's going, Timmy with a happy face. I'm looking forward to Sunday. Me too, Sunday. Eden, Sunday's our Buddhist free lunch. So we need to get pictures and photos to put up on as a video and whatnot and get some videos out there for you guys to see, to show you what we're having to eat. I think we're thinking it's spaghetti bolognese. Well, that's what Jane, the lady that cooks our meals, was saying that it was going to be and that would be our last one before Easter, and then we go after Easter because Easter we miss one. So, well, they might give us a chocolate egg this weekend, Eden, maybe for Easter, maybe, hopefully. But then again, they don't have to either. I'm happy with the free lunch because then it costs us nothing. So, Nightbot says, be respectful, keep this a safe place, let's have fun. Fun. Okay, that was just my friend telling me about her hand, so she'll ring me later. Yeah, me too. So I was telling Margie about the socks. He doesn't wear the Buddhist dress. No, he doesn't wear it. But he might when he's at the Buddhist church though, Eden, maybe and the retreat he may wear it. I don't know if you know if that's how it goes, sort of thing. But with a bit of luck that he probably does wear it then. I'm not sure exactly how that goes. So I'm up to my next sock doing, my next Christmas stocking. Yeah, that's what I said too. Yeah, I don't know, Eden. I don't ask. That's his business to whether he wears it or doesn't wear it. It's, he's just a nice man that's giving us, doing the nice thing for us, doing the free lunching, and it's been going on for 20 years already. The free lunching. It's been a long time, sort of thing. Well, I'll do this line, and it feels like I've done more than what I should have, but obviously I probably haven't. Because I don't think I marked off two two lines. Sam, she's probably doing things. Eden's probably doing Sam's probably doing her own little live things that she needs to do. So I might have to start this one over again because I'm not sure how many lines I've done. I think I've done 4 but not marked off 2. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what she's done. I did send Sam the link, so she's probably busy doing videos for her channel as well. So I'm not really sure. Yes, very true. I had 2 small cans of beanie weenies, hot dogs with beans, small bags of crisps. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds really, really nice. I think I only marked off 2 lines when I should have marked off 4. So that's me 30, and I've pearled, and then I've knitted that one. And I pearled and then added on. So one, just try and see if I can't work it out. So, alright, so I think I might have done. Oh, that's good, Timmy, said Eden. I think what it is, I've done the 4 rows to like what I should have, but didn't mark, and water. Yeah, I've got water in my cup, in my drink bottle beside the bed, but I forgot to bring it over. Yeah, I think for some reason I have done. If I go this way, I'll see if I can't. Yeah, I've done 4, but I haven't marked it off, but I have now though. Because I think I've done them and I forgot to mark them off because then I answered my phone. So it should be right now. If not, I can always add an extra row. Oh, and some granola. Oh, forgot about that bit, Timmy. I went bypass that to read saying Eden said that's good, Timmy. And whatnot. Fair enough, says Eden. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I'm up to rows 5 and 6, not 3 and 4, but we'll soon find out when I've finished doing what I need to do to see whether I'm up to where I should be. If not, it doesn't take long to do another row. So that's what happens when I should have marked off before I answered. The bus I was waiting for this morning didn't show up. Oh, how come? That's why you were later telling me that you were up at the hospital. Even considering I'm usually only eating water and granola. That'd be interesting to know why that 7:55 bus didn't turn up. Maybe it went through early, Eden, maybe. That's probably why you didn't get it, sort of thing. Maybe. Probably just went through early. That's the only thing that I can actually think of it. Your bus went through early. Maybe. There you go, Eden. Timmy's telling you about how she usually drinks water and granola. I called the bus company and they couldn't tell me anything. Oh, okay. Well, they should be able to tell you something because, it's their business to know why their buses aren't running on time to the schedule. I mean, oh, well, says Tim, be too bad you weren't going for a job interview, so how could you go for it if the buses aren't going to run to the time they're supposed to be? So that means you would have had to wait half an hour for another bus. Which that's not fair on you. I know I missed the 7:55 bus. It was the 8:38 bus. Oh, the 8:38 bus. Well, that should have turned up then. No excuses about him not turning up. But then again, he probably had nobody and he came through early, maybe. I don't know. So did you get there at the same time as Marge today? Or were you a little bit later than Marge? Because that's not fair with you not getting that bus not turning up. Well, Eden, I'm going to let you go because your bus will be coming along soon, and I'm going to get going myself once I do this line. And I'll see you when you get home, and because your bus will be with you in 4 minutes, and then that way you can put your phone away in your bag so you don't drop it on the bus, and you don't lose it. And I'm going to get going anyway. I got the bus at 9:20 because I ran across the road. Oh, okay. Oh my, 9:20. Did you go up the street? Did you? Don't worry about it. All right. Well, I'm going to get going I'm definitely going to get going once I do this line. So I got there. I'm just waiting for it to come up. I got there at 9:50. My emoji was already there. Oh, okay. Well, at least you got there. All right, Eden. You hop out because you better put your phone in your bag. And I'm going to go down and do what I need to do, and I'm going to get going myself. So thank you for all that came in and all the lurkers and everything. What did you say, Eden? I got what? When it comes through, I started walking to Pasco Vale Road, then the bus came. Oh, okay, so you went up there. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm going to get going and then I'll catch you guys later and we will see you again on another live and we'll have more fun later. Enjoy your day or night and Eden, you put your phone away, please. So then that way you can. And I started and okay, bye. Be safe. Okay, bye. Eden, be safe, said Timmy. Okay, Lisa, love, and we'll catch up with everybody again. There will be another live. I don't know if I'll do another one tonight. after my friend finishes talking to me, or will be tomorrow. All the wishes, always wish the lives were longer. I do too, Chris. I wish they were longer, but I've got to go and do a few things before. But I always make sure I try and do them. I'm trying to make them longer and longer and longer, but and it's always good to see you too, Chris. I'm always trying to make them longer, but longer. I'm trying to get there and everything, and I'm trying to get them longer and longer for everybody. But it's getting there slowly but surely. But I do need to go and do a few things and that. So, and we'll catch up with you. Bye, Chris, says Timmy, and thank you for all coming and all spending time with me. And I will catch up with you. Bye.